And I think I figured out I needed to change course, and that means moving cities. Hello everyone, and welcome to my last week in my life vlog. Living in New York City, living in this little studio apartment. I can't believe everything's changing this weekend. It honestly hasn't hit me yet. If you don't know me or you're new or something, my name is Kristee and I'm moving from New York to DC this weekend. I have much to do. People are like, oh, you're moving this weekend. How come I don't see any boxes? Well, I do have boxes in the closet, and I do have a box in the bathroom and a box over here. So they're starting to like trickle in. I really have the bulk of it to do. Progress report at the start of the vlog. This is a bathroom box that I have packed. I have so many random products. This already is probably heavy enough. Oh yeah, that is heavy. So I don't want to add too many other heavy things. I might just fill it with other like bedding and stuff on top that's lighter. And that's kind of how I pack, especially if you have to pack heavy things. Use smaller boxes usually and balance it with something light. This box in here, also bathroom stuff. This whole thing is all cleared out. I did this last night and I cleared out, I know it doesn't look like it, but I had a lot of stuff in here that I cleared out and then moved stuff onto here. I'm not done, but I wanted to pull out some things that I'm still gonna use and pack with me instead of the movers taking. So these two bags, it looks more than it's going to be, but I'll condense them down and bring that stuff with me. These are a lot more empty. I just have a few things that I'm still using and then a few things that I'm going to use up and toss this week and a few things that I'm still gonna pack in here, but they were a lot more full. I'm gonna do one last brow lamination and then that kit is done. I have a box down here. The clothes are gonna stay because I'm getting a wardrobe box day of. I wanna pack everything on here with what's left in my desk in a box. These are super helpful for moving. You can't see the full thing because it's too stuffed to like pull it out. It's like those blue IKEA bags. I got this from Amazon though in my last move and I saved them. So I have a couple of these where they're just giant like tarp bags essentially instead of boxes. So I put all of my folded clothes that were in this drawer, which were pants, in here, and then I still have a few squeezed in here that I'm just gonna pack with me in my suitcase that I might want to wear throughout this week. Nightstand will be easy. I think my plan is to pack this big suitcase and then a carry-on suitcase and just take those with me. I booked my train last night to go to DC, my one-way ticket on Saturday. I was kind of going back and forth about what time because I really just don't know exactly what time I'll be done here. My movers are here 11 to 1. That's when we have the elevator. And then after that, once they leave, I'm gonna need to clean, turn in my keys, do a walkthrough with my building and like sign off on everything to complete the move out process. So I booked a train around 4, which I feel like will give me enough time. Also, I have a bag of donation things that I was gonna drop off on my way to SoulCycle yesterday, but the place wasn't open yet, so I'm gonna have to find another time to do that. Yeah, I still have yet to tackle anything in the kitchen. That's something I should also do today. I need to go through and like clean out any expired things or things that I just don't need to take with me. I gave some stuff to friends over the weekend, which was good. I'm really trying not to waste as much as I possibly can. So this week I'm trying not to like buy a bunch of groceries. I might need a couple things though, just because like it's getting a little dire, especially since I'm not gonna be cooking a ton this week. I do think I should start packing up some of these things, and the closets are kind of my worst nightmare. Not the Christmas tree, no. This thing is the bane of my freaking existence. More suitcases under there, or like luggage. I need to do better with this in my next place because this is obviously terrible. I'm working from home. We're still just trying to do it all, but I'm trying to make less social plans this week. I did a lot of fun stuff last week, kind of like wrapping things up and spending time with my friends. And this week I'm gonna use my evenings more for packing. I mean, I'm still gonna do some fun things, but I wanna really try and maximize my time as productively as possible. It doesn't look like I've done much. I feel like I've done a lot, but really much left to be done, you know? I'm super excited for everything to come. I'm excited about the move. I do want to fast forward until like the actual logistic part of moving is over and I am in my building and everything's worked out and my movers dropped everything off and everything's in one piece and all of that. But we can't. Follow me on social media if you want to see things more in real time. I think I'm gonna do like an apartment tour, empty apartment tour once I get there on TikTok maybe. So follow me. It's like I have a million boring things to do and moving things to do, but I also want to enjoy my last week living in New York City and having this view of the cute little brownstones and being a New York resident. I don't know, it doesn't feel real. It's just weird that it's like the last Monday routine. I'm one of those people that's like, wow, the last time that I'm drinking my coffee on a Monday morning in this apartment, you know. I'm going to try and be in the moment and not stress out and get as much done as we can. So that's where we're at. Happy Monday, happy last week. Hope you guys enjoyed the moving content. I'm gonna get back to work and then once I log off, get to some of this packing. Now that we are fully underway in 2024 in the new year, we made our goals, we've kind of like set our intentions for ourselves this year and what we want to focus more on, what we want to spend time on. It's kind of a general time of change or new things. And you guys know, for me, that's moving cities and completely uprooting my life here in New York, which is a big change for me. And I've had a lot of like stress and, you know, spiraling thoughts, and any big decision like that or change in your life, I feel like it's natural to kind of second guess it or worry. So for me, I think it's so important to just check in with yourself, process your emotions, and that is where BetterHelp comes in. Thank you so much, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this video. I went through a big journey of becoming more comfortable with vulnerability and expressing my emotions and processing them. That was largely because I went on a journey with talking to a professional licensed therapist on BetterHelp, and it made all the difference for me. I honestly can't recommend it enough because it's so easy to use. One of my goals at the top of 2024 is to get back into therapy. BetterHelp lets you have your therapy sessions via video chat, voice chat, messaging, back and forth, whatever is easiest and most comfortable for you. And BetterHelp can match you to one of over 30,000 therapists in their network based on your location, your preferences, your needs, and you take a personalized kind of questionnaire to get to know what challenges you want to address with therapy and what kind of therapist you would like ideally. After you take your quiz, in most cases, you get matched within 48 hours. You can schedule your sessions at a time that's convenient for you, and also a great feature if you do have that worry of like, what if I, you know, meet a therapist that just doesn't feel like the right fit? It is so easy to switch at no extra cost. You just click a button in the settings and then that takes all of the stress out of the like therapist breakup moment, and they will match you with someone new. I do have a link with them to get started with 10% off your first month of BetterHelp, which is amazing. I will have it linked in the description box. It's betterhelp.com/Kristee. I will definitely be utilizing BetterHelp and having those sessions throughout, you know, my move once I'm settled. Just starting in a new place all over again. It's so easy to do it from the comfort of your own home and schedule the sessions whenever you want and not have to make it this big ordeal that like throws a wrench in your entire life. Like, therapy should be accessible and easy for everyone, and BetterHelp does a great job of pushing it in that direction. So again, go to betterhelp.com/Kristee for 10% off your first month of therapy. I will have it linked down below, and I highly recommend you guys check it out because it really helped me in the past, and I very much look forward to learning more about myself and having a therapist help me through this bit of a life transition in 2024. Okay, we've officially reached the eating buttered noodles for dinner stage of trying not to waste food. So I just went through, combed out, and pulled out things that were expired I wanted to get rid of, and now I'm left with pantry items that are still good, and I'm gonna pack and just like bring in one of the kitchen boxes. And I have plenty of pasta noodles, so I'm making this. Whole Foods has really good gluten-free pasta. I like their corn and rice penne. I'm gonna pack all this stuff, but it was a lot more full of just like junk. I feel like a lot of this stuff is, I don't immediately need it. Like, I can go without honey this week and a can of tomato paste. Like, I'll be fine. I'm honestly not even that hungry for dinner. I had a little snack this afternoon. I had some bone broth and like another sandwich. I hate to have dinner that doesn't have protein. This has like maybe 6 grams, but whatever. I had some protein earlier, so we'll see. I might end up, like I said, buying food at some point. But yeah, okay, not bad for a bitch with no talent and no groceries. Also, you guys, I've been watching Heart of Dixie. This came out more than 10 years ago at this point, but I've definitely heard of it. I never watched it when it came out, but I saw a TikTok about someone watching it, and it's a small town, well, a big city girl who moved to a small town. I really like it because it's like actually people in their late 20s who have careers, which I feel like a lot of shows are not that. It's very good. I like the characters, and it's not as cringy as you might expect. I'm gonna watch this while I have my little bowl of carbs, then get back to packing.
2 hours later.
Okay, I have the makeup that I use the most set aside in this little bag, and these drawers that have the rest of it. What I'm doing is I'm kind of like filling them in with loose items from my desk. This is a mess. Like headbands and cloth things that can fill in the extra space and also give it a little bit of insulation. When I fill these drawers up, I'll just put a piece of packing tape over the front of it so they don't fall open in transit. And I put a blanket at the bottom of this box to give it a little cushion, and then we'll throw them in there and then pack up the rest of what's in the desk with this stuff. And I think the remaining bathroom stuff will go in here. This is a pretty big box. We'll see. I'm like trying to keep things together as much as possible, but I mean, it's a 1-bedroom apartment. It's only me, so it's fine if some things are intermixed. Hi everyone, it's Tuesday morning now. I got ready for the day and I've just been having like a slow morning routine. I'm gonna log on to work in a few minutes, but I'm sitting and reading this morning while I'm drinking my coffee. And I'm rereading a book that I first read, I think it was 2020. I just hadn't been living in New York that long when I was reading this. I moved here in 2019. It's called Places I Stopped on the Way Home by Meg Fee. And it's kind of like a collection of essays, memoir style, but it's mostly about her living in New York in her 20s, you know, the challenges of it and how it kind of wore her down and things, but also like the beautiful parts of it too. Anyway, great book. I thought about it recently because I found a screenshot of a page that I really loved when I first read it. And so I'm rereading it now, and I just feel like I have such a different perspective and appreciation for where she's coming from and her stories, and I relate to it so much more now that I've been here for over 4 years. I would recommend it. It's a really quick, light read. I got to that page where I highlighted that phrase and it like completely lit up my memory again. It's on her 29th birthday. She's at a restaurant and she's kind of thinking about like what's keeping her in New York, and she says, "I have this dream in which I'm standing on a crowded subway platform and the train's delayed, and it's taken entirely too long in coming. And I think maybe, just maybe, I should leave the station and look for a taxi. But I'm afraid that the moment I leave, the train will come. When people ask why I've not left New York yet, this is my best explanation. I offer it with a shrug of my shoulders and raised hands, part supplication, part prayer, because surely the train will come. And because I'm afraid that when it does, I will miss it." I just feel like that's such an like relatable feeling. Waiting for something, or something you don't feel like quite done with something, or maybe even just like something that didn't live up to your expectations and you keep waiting for that feeling that you thought it would give you or something like that. Love that analogy. And it's not that I feel 100% aligned with that in my situation. Obviously I love New York and I'm not like, get me out of here immediately. But I definitely feel that. Like, I think it's the kind of thing where I've always said this: if you wait until you're ready, you'll be waiting for the rest of your life. And if you wait until you feel like something's complete, or you know, you've accomplished what you came for 100%. Like, we're always finding new milestones and new things. So I feel like sometimes you just have to look around and say, okay, maybe what I'm waiting for isn't coming in the form that I thought it was. And it's time to like go on a different path that might take me somewhere else. But yeah, I just love how she wrote that, and I wanted to share with you guys. The sunrise was so pretty this morning, but now it's like all cloudy. I'm not even sure what it's supposed to do the rest of the day. But I want to have a really productive morning. I have a couple meetings this afternoon. And last night I honestly got a good amount of packing done. I got my desk pretty much done. I have to do the stuff on top of it, but that should be simple. And I went through my kitchen. I didn't really pack anything yet in the kitchen, but I'm still figuring out like what I want to pack versus still use and all of that. But we're in a good spot, generally speaking. I want to go to trivia tonight, so maybe I'll try and do some packing like at lunchtime or something. I hope that resonated instead of just like was kind of depressing, because it is kind of a depressing thought. Like, yeah, I'm just waiting for something that's never going to come, and if I go somewhere else then I'm going to miss out on the thing here, you know what I mean? But that's life. That's why I wanted to share that, because I feel like that can apply to so many different circumstances and so many different people in different life stages and everything too. That difficulty of choosing one thing and being okay with it without having the what if I had done this instead, or what if I'm supposed to be here thoughts. I am such a nostalgic person that these are like the things that are coming up in my last week here. So part of my sharing my packing and moving and blah 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 is like I want to share the how I'm feeling. Let's get a good productive morning in so that we can feel better about doing something fun later, maybe, or packing. We'll see where the day takes us. Okay, right after I turn off the camera, I got a notification from the Pattern app, which you guys know I live and die by this thing. I mean, I actually don't, but it's crazy accurate. Basically, it's an astrology app, and it just said, congratulations, you've just completed what may have been a challenging but hopefully productive period in your life. Hopefully over the next 9 months, for the last 9 months, you've been able to clear out what isn't working in your life and ready to graduate to a new, I got cut off from the notification, but something about like a new abundant phase or something like that. That cycle was called new phase of career. During these 9 months, you'll have the chance to make major inroads in your career and public life. It's a time to work hard and build your foundation. If you're feeling fulfilled and on the right track, the effort you put in now will pay off. However, if you're feeling lost or unhappy with your place in the world, this will be made clear to you when you encounter obstacles and limitations. This is a time to pay attention to what isn't working, any roadblocks you encounter, blah, 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 showing you where you need to change course. I don't know, maybe it's just me with my confirmation bias, but like, I think that's true. I was going through a lot of roadblocks because this was over 9 months, so starting in April. And I think I figured out I needed to change course, and that means moving cities. It always hits. You guys remember the Channing Tatum video where he was like on his Instagram story or something, how he thinks the Pattern was listening to him because it was way too accurate.
How do you know what you know about me, Pattern?
I'm just in a good mood this morning, like reflective, but feeling very like in a good place and not stressed. Famous last words. Okay, happy Tuesday. After work now, I'm organizing, or I guess packing up the things that are in my dresser. So my strategy for this is I have this bin that was at the bottom of this drawer that has swimsuits and like random kind of costumey pieces that I don't wear often. Like this guy, like this guy. So I think my strategy for the dresser, because it's a lot of like loose small items, is packing cubes. So I am gonna try and pull the swimsuits out of here and put all of my swimsuits in this packing cube. And then I have a few other ones. Honestly, packing cubes are clutch if you don't use them. I have different sizes that I'm gonna use for like, I mean, I probably won't fit everything in here, but this is like sports bras, socks, underwear, regular bras, like small things. So I think I'm gonna just pull out what I need for the week and then pack the rest in packing cubes and put them in a box, which is actually pretty simple. And I feel like this is an easy task. That's what we're doing. Okay, I'm not sure if this is a terrible idea or not, but I have my relatively new work bag that I want to keep nice, but I don't plan on packing it with me. I think like when I travel with the suitcase to DC, I think I'm gonna pack it in a box. I think my best course of action is to like stuff it with something so it doesn't get squished and collapsed, and then put it in a dust bag. So I think that is gonna be sports bras. This seems kind of strange. I feel like if I just stuff the bottom with these, then that'll keep the shape. Is that too much? See you on the other side. And I just have to remember, note to self, I packed this in my dresser box because I'm probably gonna need this for work on Tuesday. I think I might stuff all my socks in this thing, and then that should do it for this box, honestly. Seems like it's such a small drawer, but when I pull things out and put it into something else, it's insane how much is packed in here. Good on IKEA, but damn. Wow, this might even fill up with just these sports bras. Dresser box is done. I will say, I didn't think it was gonna be that heavy just because everything is like lightweight clothing pieces. But when I picked it up to put it on this box, it was kind of heavy. Luckily, the movers have like carts and things. But that makes me a little bit worried because I haven't moved this one and I definitely know I put heavier stuff in that and they're the same large size. Anyway, this is so satisfying. I've cleared out all of these dresser drawers. So on that note, I feel like I've earned my leisure time. I'm going to meet my friend at Fulton Hall. They have trivia now. They literally just started it last week, apparently. So we're going to get maybe a snack and a drink for their happy hour. They have happy hour all day Tuesday also. Fulton Hall's a go-to because I live really close to it. I can say that now because by the time you see this, I'm not gonna live here anymore. And it's just like a cozy, casual sports bar kind of vibe. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna go run downstairs and meet her. And then I don't know if I'm gonna do any packing when I come back or I might just get ready to go to bed, but we'll see. I feel okay about just doing the dresser. I'm letting myself have fun. We'll maybe do more productive things later, but probably not. Good night. Good morning, Kristee crew. Almost 9 a.m. I just put in a load of laundry to go while I start my work day, and then I have an event that I'm attending right at 9. I'm pretty sure it's a webinar, so I didn't get ready. I'm not gonna be on camera. So I'm just making coffee, gonna start off my day that way, and then finish my laundry. Okay, it's later now. The webinar was really good that I attended this morning, and then I finished my laundry. I want to work out today, but I think a better use of my lunch break is to go and drop yet another bag of donations off and stop at Whole Foods and get a couple groceries because I really have no food here. And I know that I was trying to like use everything up, but I need like at least some cooked chicken that I can eat. So we're gonna go run a couple quick errands and then come back and get back to work. You know when you're packing and you start to get to the point where like looking around in your apartment just stresses you out and there's no space? I feel like I shouldn't even be at that point yet, but it's creeping up. It is so foggy and eerie looking. 40s today, which feels so much warmer. Okay, it's the end of the workday now. Once I got back from running my errands, I quickly made food and then I had like another event that I was attending. Now it's dark outside. I didn't make any plans today besides I'm FaceTiming my best friends at 8. So the next couple hours I'm gonna hunker down and get as much done as I can packing wise. I just pulled this out of my storage closet here and you guys, this is so bad. I had things stored in here still. I don't remember that. I thought that I had unpacked everything. Apparently not. So the last 3 years, I found things that I didn't even know I had. Like this full-size tripod that I did know I had a tripod somewhere and I'd like look for it a lot. I always use this kind of like mini tripod. But sometimes I really want just like a standalone one. And lo and behold, it's been hiding in this bag for multiple years. I think I'm gonna use it. This is what I've been dreading, is like going through my folded clothes under here. I'm finally just gonna do it because I have to, because I only have 3 nights left to pack, so it's got to get done. I filled up this box almost with more storage stuff that's just been in the closets. I also need to tackle the kitchen. Well, I want to fill this up with shoes, start going through the folded clothes. YouTube automatically started playing Mean Girls after a video and I didn't know that they had it for free. So I've been watching it because I went and saw the musical this weekend and I haven't seen the original Mean Girls in a long time. I just keep like getting sidetracked by starting to pack one thing, not finishing it, discovering something else, and then like having too many different projects at once. So I need to like focus on one and do that. But I was just like messing with the tripod. I think I'm gonna do this first. I don't really have much space left, but I'll just find something else that's light to put in here. I have all this stuff to the disco ball. Yeah, I should put something like cloth around this though. I always try, again, these aren't like helpful tips. Oh, look at the reflection. But just like using clothes instead of packing materials because you have to pack the clothes anyway. feel more stuff in here. Well, I have a lot of sweatshirts. End of the night moving progress report for Wednesday. I feel okay about what I accomplished today. Not great, but not that bad. Basically, I went through the closets. So this thing was my like loungewear organizer, and I took that down and cleared it out. I guess as far as like visible progress, the only like box I packed was this, which was closet storage, some stuff from my desk and shelving. And then, I mean, I packed other things, just not in cardboard boxes, but I guess that doesn't really matter. This is all taken care of pretty much, which feels really good. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but I packed these suitcases full of random stuff and shoes mostly. I went through my shoes, which was I was putting that off and I was dreading it. But I was FaceTiming Sophie and Sierra for a couple hours, and I just like had them set up while I sat in front of this closet and went through all the shoes, which made it a lot less painful. And then it was kind of funny because we were like reminiscing. I would pull out a pair of heels and be like, remember when I wore these at sorority recruitment like 7 years ago? I got a good few bags to donate of shoes because I really needed to get rid of a lot of them. These are sweatshirts that I'm hanging on to for the rest of this week and to pack with me in my bag going to DC. So I just got 1/4 zip, 1 zip up, and 1 hoodie. This is my old rug. I posted it to sell once and it didn't sell, and I just didn't follow up about it. So I'm gonna bring it with me on the move, I think, because I'm gonna have 2 rooms. So unsure if I'm gonna use it again. I did like it. It's like a black and white speckle, but the thing is it's just kind of dark. So I didn't love it in this space. So I got this lighter gray and gold beige one. So we'll see. And even if I don't, I'm gonna try and sell it again. I have a lot of loungewear. So these 2 bags are like PJs, t-shirts, sweatshirts, loungewear. I'm considering this done. I don't really need to do anything else. I can probably throw another bag on top of here because I have more cloth bags to fill. The floor of this has just always been covered in shoes and like a mess. So this is the first time I've seen the floor in a while. So feels good. These I'm gonna put in wardrobe boxes. And then yeah, I still have this stuff left, but this should be pretty simple because they're already in containers and stuff like Christmas decor. That is my progress for the day. Looking at it stressed me out. So it's good to have them pretty much done. And the next big project is of course the kitchen. And then I just have like external things pretty much. I mean, I have some things in the nightstands, but they're pretty small, so it's not much. It'll be easy to pack. But otherwise it's like what's left on these shelves, little things on the walls. I'm gonna go through candles and toss some of them and pack some of them. And just like little stuff here. I need to clean out some stuff behind the TV. Little things are on my desk. I'm gonna keep this for work the next few days. This will be a last minute thing. So basically it's kitchen, the folded clothes under the bed, and then the last minute things and some external things. Even though the stuff that I've done is like not as visible, it'll start to look different. Like we're gonna be taking things off the walls and everything. And taking things off the shelves. That's why I don't want to do this one yet, because even though it's not stuff I need, it's just like sad. I am going to read and pass out, get some sleep. 2 days left. We'll get there. Today was a good day and I feel very accomplished. Had some good webinars at work that I attended, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Last workout in this apartment gym. See, again, I make everything nostalgic. I need to stop. Time to shower before work. Okay, good morning, happy Thursday. Please ignore the fact that I'm wearing one of the sweatshirts that I quite literally filmed myself packing yesterday. It was at the top and easily accessible from the bag, and I was like, I wanna wear one of the other sweatshirts before this is all I have left. So anyway, and also I just love my $10 Justin Bieber sweatshirt. So this morning I got up early and wanted to have some time to like get some packing in before I start my work day. I just packed this whole blue bag with folded tops that I had in this drawer, and then the rest is workout gear. I threw some other stuff in it just so I can pack that all together. So then I have one more blue bag, so that's perfect because I can put all my workout clothes and kind of random athletic wear in there. And then I still have cloth bags left over, a couple IKEA bags that I can use for like bedding and stuff. So that's good. I'm gonna get started with work. So that's good. I'm just gonna throw this into that closet, I think. Thank God these things have straps. These are really cool though, because they have backpack straps on the other side. So if you're moving into like a walk-up, you can just put these straps on your back like a backpack, as long as it's not too heavy for that. But it's so helpful for carrying. I can stack another one of these on there, and this is out of the way. Okay, let's get to work. Oh my god, this is probably, honestly, a terrifying angle because you can see so much mess. I'm gonna work for the morning, and I will catch you guys when I take my lunch break. Okay, this is something I came across just in one of my drawers under the bed that I completely forgot about. I just had to share this because I thought it was so funny. This I got in a PR box from Blue Moon in 2021, and they sent a Vax cardigan. It literally has a clear pocket to put your Vax card when you go to the bars. Like, it's just so funny that this even exists. This isn't the kind of thing I can just get rid of. Like, this is a relic of history, a moment in time. I could give this as a great gag gift. That's like what part of my brain says, but the other part of my brain is like, get rid of it. It's taking up space. But whatever, I'm gonna keep it just because this is so funny. Did anyone actually use these? Also, while packing, I'm watching other moving vlogs. This is a girl I just found by searching, Keegan Acton. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's her name. And she has like a whole series from when she moved in 2023. So I'm watching these. It's very motivating to like watch other people while you're trying to do the same thing and get stuff done. So maybe that's how you stumbled on this. And I'm sorry that you got stuck with me, but there's a lot of great moving content out there. I watched Jenna Hong's video. She had great moving vlogs. And Miss Remy Ashton's from like when she moved into her house a couple years ago. Shout out Remy. I don't know, I've watched some random like one-off videos that aren't series, but I love when people have like multiple in a series. So I might try and do that. The sun's going down. It's past 5 now, so I'm kind of wrapping up my work day. I definitely had to fight against wanting to get sidetracked all day because I have so many other things that I want to be doing. But I did get a good chunk of work done, like before, I mean like packing stuff done before work and then at lunch and just in like a couple pockets of breaks throughout the day. So that's good. And then I was gonna get drinks with a friend this evening. I, again, didn't really want to make that many social plans this week because I have much to do here. But I do want to see my friends like one last time before I leave. So we were gonna get drinks, but then we were going back and forth and I was just like, you know what, I feel like I would rather get as much as I can done tonight and just focus on the packing so that tomorrow I'm like in a good place. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you want to get to the airport early so that you know you have time to spare. I would hate to like go out tonight and then realize that I have way too much to manage to do tomorrow. Luckily, it works out that we can do like happy hour tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have more accomplished that I can feel better about like going out for a couple hours in the evening. I didn't make it to the donation center today. That's one thing that I did want to do. I have another bag after going through the rest of my folded clothes. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm feeling like tired from staring at my screen, so I think I might like drink a little bit of an Alani Nu or something to get some energy. I started my kitchen earlier, so I want to like tear through that tonight and get that done for the most part. I had a realization that 48 hours from now, I'll be on my way to DC and I'll have left this place behind forever. That makes it feel very real. I'm gonna blink and it's gonna be over. So this has actually taken me way longer than I wanted it to. Now I have a bunch of mugs and glasses. I still have a few more mugs. I'm deciding if it's worth doing more of that or if I could just wrap them in towels. And those Blue Moon glasses, which worry me because they seem extra fragile. I mean, I did it somehow before. That's kind of what I'm working on now. I have 2 kitchen boxes done. I feel like the kitchen takes up a lot of space box-wise, which is good because I have plenty of boxes left. Like in here, I have my Nespresso. I kept the box for that for some reason, but I packed it in there. And then underneath here is the KitchenAid with random organization thing for spices. I've filled so many of these kind of mugs with random things, spices, reusable bags, just small miscellaneous things. I have my wreath in here. So yeah, she's packed. And then this one is a bunch of random stuff. Bowls, Tupperware with spices in them. This is just cushion for the top, Christmas decor. Bowls, towels, strainer, a bunch of utensils. I put a bunch of spices in this tin. I'm just trying to put things inside of things that I also need to pack. That's my kitchen strategy, which is not really that much of a strategy. Slowly but surely, this is definitely my longest project. It's just painful. Kitchen packing is probably like the least fun thing to me. Not that any of it is that fun, but there's other things I'd rather pack, and that's why I've left this until so late in the game, it seems. Thursday night, State of the Union. It's 11:15 p.m. and I am calling it a night. I cleared these out. This is like all my spices, teas, cups, shot glasses, random things. I need to clean the shelves off though. I'll do it tomorrow. I put my Nespresso in a box. A couple things that were back there. I still have a few things here that I'm going to clean off. After I have my coffee tomorrow morning, I can pack my Keurig. I still have some pots and pans down here. Yeah, I didn't really do anything with this drawer yet. We have an empty drawer here, which is good. This is all clear. It feels so good to actually empty entire shelves. I still have some stuff in here. This is like last minute food stuff. I packed away some of it that I just knew. I mean, I probably won't have any of these things tomorrow, but whatever. So pantry things that I'm gonna pack. So that'll be easy. I still have the air fryer and toaster, which I'll pack tomorrow. I packed some knives. It doesn't look like I made that much progress, but I worked so long in this kitchen. The cups and plates and bowls and all of that took a while. I'm glad that that is done. The kitchen so far, it's not even done, and it's 3 boxes. I mean, I did a lot today, I will say. And then another box over here. Candles, perfumes, a blanket that I bought and never opened, but I'll probably sell. I took some stuff off of these shelves. I cleared off this table. And that, wow, it actually looks clean for once now that I'm leaving. But yeah, it's like the little things that take the most time, even though they're not as visible. But this is the last night that you're gonna see it with like things on the wall. I'm gonna take these pictures down tomorrow. I honestly feel like we're in a really good spot heading into my last day at this apartment tomorrow. Honestly, I want to leave it so that I barely have to clean anything. Once the movers take the stuff out, I'll just like, you know, wipe down surfaces that were previously blocked or vacuum behind where they move furniture, and hopefully that will be good. So I need to do some cleaning tomorrow too. I'm definitely tired. I will see y'all tomorrow for my last day in this apartment. Very rainy final morning routine. The last coffee shot in this spot. Drama. Okay guys, I just got this beautiful PR package that I want to show you. So excited to open it and see what's inside. Wait, these are all my Have Used products. Wow, normalize sending yourself PR packages with your random ass toiletries. Anyway, so I did keep a lot of random boxes that I received this month, which came in so much use. Handy, that's not language that makes sense. It's so nice to be able to like put random small things or things that I don't want to get squished. Like I have a couple random Tide Pods left in here. So I have toiletries, and it's nice because I even use like the packing materials. Not that this really needed it, but just to add a little bit of cushion. And it's cute. So thanks Loving Tan for the packing materials and their products. I love them. I also had this old Neutrogena box that was in a closet that is perfect because this one I couldn't get to lock. It was my only product that would not cooperate. So luckily I found this box that was tall enough so it won't get pressed down on, and then I just filled the rest with other small things, which is perfect. Paper is left over from that I can use to pack other things. And I had this box too. So that's nice. I do have a lot of random toiletries of various sizes, so it's nice to just like sort them a little bit. I'm not even sure if I'll need a shower curtain in my next place because the unit I toured had a door, like just a shower, it wasn't a tub. I'm confused because my floor plan shows a tub, but kind of all of them do. So I don't know if that's just the design, but some units do have tubs. So I don't know what I'm gonna have basically. So I'm gonna keep the curtain just in case. I really hope I don't need it though, because I'd prefer to have just a shower, but whatever. I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna keep that and take that down. I need to clean the shower. I need to clean the whole bathroom. So that's why I wanted to get the products out of the way. Yeah, I'm honestly in a really good spot. I have that stuff left, nightstands. It's just small little things left basically, plus this, but that won't even take long. Last minute kitchen stuff. Making food for lunch. I've just been working at my desk this morning and stepped away while my food's cooking to pack the bathroom a bit more. But I think my friend might come over and help me later just because she's going to be done with work early. So we're just going to hang out and wrap up some packing stuff. And then I have drinks with another friend later. Feeling really good. I feel like I should be more stressed at this point, but things are going well. I still have donation bags though. I've kind of been like getting distracted more today from work, but luckily things are pretty slow. So I'm able to like squeeze in more packing. I have the Heart of Dixie going in the background. I mean, I feel like as long as this shelf is there and things are on the walls, it doesn't look as packed up. But that's the next step. I spent a long time going through scrubbing the fridge. I've been doing a lot of cleaning as I'm packing. Cleaned the shower, packed up the rest of my stuff. I also am packing like something to sleep on for the night. So I wanted to see which of these blankets took up less space in my suitcase. So I think I'm gonna pack this one in my suitcase and then that one can go in a box. I'll bring my sheet with me and a pillow. And I need to return my Nuuly, which is sitting here. I was gonna do that earlier and I got so caught up. But my friend is on her way over to help me pack and hang out and stuff. So maybe we can go on a walk and drop it off. This is my last evening. 24 hours from now, I'm gonna be on my way to DC. Sad, also very exciting.
Later that same evening.
Okay, folks, here we are. The walls are bare. Literally everything's pretty much packed up. I'm just doing some last minute things in the kitchen. Oh my god, it's so echoey. I'm watching Remy. Shout out. I was texting my friends. They're like, how are you feeling? Like last day. Sorry, this is so loud. I'll try and be careful. And I honestly don't feel stressed at all. This has been a really smooth packing process. My friend came over and she was so helpful. She literally took down everything from the wall, packed my prints. And I have a bunch of these. These are saving my life. I'm pretty sure these were in the box with Decenio when they sent me the prints because I saved that and she packed them back in there. These are so nice. They're literally detachable. Oh shit, did I just break that? Whatever. Sealed air pockets. So I'm kind of running out of hand towels. I have like 2 left and I'm packing the last minute pots, pans, and kitchenware. Just sticking these between like a mug or something, which is what I'm gonna do right now. I have 1 more mug, where'd she go? And just giving it some cushion is so useful. I have 5 big boxes of 4. I just opened another one. And 4 small boxes. I used only a little bit more than half. I've been so caught up in the logistics and the packing and the day-to-day, like trying to get everything done in time. It's not hitting me. It doesn't feel like this is my last night in this apartment and I'm about to leave forever. Saying goodbye to my friend, I was like, it feels like, oh, I'll see you this weekend. We're going to Soul Cycle, you know what I mean? One of our other friends is gonna meet up with us and we're gonna get drinks and then there's a change of plans. And so I think tomorrow after I like wrap everything up and give my keys back, do my walkthrough, I should have a window of time. So I'm gonna get coffee with them and hang until I have to go to Amtrak. We did a little walk through the neighborhood. We went to the Center for Fiction, super cute bookstore. I feel like I should be more sad for some reason. I think I'm just really excited for all of the new things and to like see my apartment for the first time, be in the office. I think I've been looking forward to that so much that I'm not really dwelling on the like leaving behind, which is very unlike myself. I think it's just the kind of thing where yes, I'm sad to leave this place and I have so many good memories here, but I also have bad ones and it's been a long time since I've had a fresh start in a new environment. And I just think I feel ready. So that is how we're doing on this final evening. To me, it doesn't feel like goodbye. It feels like I'm gonna be back here a lot. I'll have a reason to come back to see all my friends. I'll come for work. We will survive. I feel like I should be more emo. I wanna wake up early. The movers aren't even coming till 10 and we don't have the elevator till 11. So I don't really have to rush around. I think in the morning, I'm gonna go drop off my Wi-Fi modem and maybe something else at the donation center. Say goodbye. Maybe you'll have some time to journal. That's wishful thinking. I'm going to finish up this last box, allegedly. That never really happens. And then we'll do one more walkthrough and call it a night. And then I will see you guys in my next vlog, which will be actually going to DC tomorrow. Also, I'm such an idiot and I forgot to set out a Sharpie when I was packing my desk because that was like one of the first things that I did. So my friend Elizabeth kindly brought one over and she said that I could keep it. Generosity. This is definitely a kitchen box. This looks like Doodle Bob wrote it. Wrapping it up. Here's the state of where I leave you. My fridge is clear. I have to clean this off. Oh my God, I'm so stupid, you guys. I literally saw, because this is my mirror that I had hanging here, and I literally saw cardboard and I was like, wait, did the mirror fall out of it and the backing is showing? It's literally just fucking reflecting the cardboard. I need to be put to bed. This is what I'm bringing with me to DC. I have a blanket. I'm gonna pack the sheet off of here, a pillow, and then I need to pack the clothes that I'm bringing, but they're already set out in the dresser, so that should be easy. And my airbed is in that one, so I'm gonna be armed with a carry-on, a check bag, my backpack, and a cooler bag that I'm bringing some like random condiments and stuff that I still have. And here's the bathroom. Everything is empty and we're saying goodbye. Weird. Oh, I remember when I got here and okay, we're not doing the nostalgia thing. I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys in my next vlog where I'm moving out and saying goodbye to this apartment and moving on to see my brand new place tomorrow. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're not already to see all of the moving content to come. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and you'll see things in real time. And other than that, I'll see you next week, or maybe sooner than that. I'm gonna try and upload a little bit more because I'm gonna have a lot of content. But thanks for watching. The last time I'm signing off from this apartment. Okay, bye.
Tryna